The Invisible Pilot, The Unbelievable Life of Gary Betzner. Who is Gary Betzner? In a similarly thrilling tale, The Invisible Pilot, the latest true crime documentary series on HBO and HBO Max, takes viewers on an exhilarating journey through the jaw-dropping life of Gary Betzner. This three-part series, airing every Monday at 9 p.m. unravels the incredible story of Betzner, a respected pilot turned international drug smuggler, whose life intersects with planes, bridges, drugs, Pablo Escobar, the CIA, hypnosis, and more. Gary Betzner, an Arkansas crop duster, Navy veteran, and well-respected pilot, met his wife Sally on July 20, 1969, at a moon landing party. Together, they had two children, Travis and Sarah Lee, while Betzner also had a daughter, Polly, from a previous marriage. Introducing himself in The Invisible Pilot, Betzner says, "Who am I? Well, basically I'm just a farm boy from Arkansas. There is a story here that is much deeper than it presents itself on the surface." After selling the Betzner flying service, Betzner moved his family from Arkansas to Alaska in 1976 to pursue an oil pipeline opportunity that did not pan out. To make ends meet, Betzner returned to flying and began smuggling whiskey before transitioning to importing marijuana on his planes. However, his life took a darker turn when he was struck down with gout, making it nearly impossible for him to fly. He discovered that cocaine alleviated his symptoms, leading him to use it both medically and recreationally. The downfall and disappearance. In May 1977, seeking more cocaine, Betzner traveled to Miami, Florida, where he became embroiled in a drug bust. As depicted in The Invisible Pilot, 7 pounds of drugs were seized, and Betzner faced up to 20 years in prison. Released on bail, he returned to Arkansas, only to be arrested again for possession of an illegal substance. Facing even more jail time, Betzner decided to take drastic measures. On September 18, 1977, Betzner staged his own death during a daytime drive with his wife and daughter in Hazen, Arkansas. To the authorities, friends, and family, it appeared that Betzner had taken his own life. In reality, he had meticulously planned his disappearance with his wife, Sally. They had undergone intensive hypnosis training to prepare for the event, even hypnotizing Sally to genuinely believe her husband was dead. Betzner's escape involved his shoes slapping into the water below the White River Bridge, clothes, and shoes Sally threw over to fake his suicide while he sped off in a getaway truck. The hypnosis was so effective that Sally experienced intense grief and was admitted to a psychiatric hospital following her husband's supposed death. On the run.
And all of a sudden,
Betzner fled to Hawaii, adopting the name Lucas Noel Harmony, and becoming entangled in the drug trade to survive. He found himself in the same circles as drug smuggler George Morales.
People had like
Miami
theories.
Speedboat racer working with Pablo Escobar's Medellin cartel in Colombia. Betzner began smuggling cocaine between Colombia and Florida, even creating what he described as Pablo Escobar's Air Force with several large planes. In a shocking twist, Betzner also transported military cargo for the Contras on behalf of the CIA, bringing back kilos of cocaine sought by U.S. government officials. The Contras were U.S.-backed right-wing rebel groups fighting against the Marxist Sandinista government in Nicaragua. Betzner's operations involved transporting M16 rifles, mines, and C4 explosives to John Holt, a CIA-affiliated American contractor in Costa Rica, and returning with up to 1,100 pounds of cocaine each trip. The fall. In November 1984, Betzner was arrested for drug smuggling on behalf of Escobar's drug ring and sentenced to 27 years in prison. Despite his claims of CIA immunity, he testified before the 1988 Senate committee led by John Kerry, revealing government-sanctioned drug smuggling and his role in supplying the Contras. Betzner's testimony highlighted that narcotics dollars were involved in supporting the Contra cause. Betzner served his full prison sentence and was released in 2011. Now in his 80s, he lives with his third wife and shares his story in The Invisible Pilot on HBO.
You're a product of what you experienced.
When you're dealing
Episodes
with
of
that kind
The
of money,
Invisible
people
Pilot
act
air
different.
Mondays at 9 p.m.
I don't think Gary
and on
Betzner had a clue
HBO
of what he was
and
tripping
HBO
into.
Max, continuing to captivate viewers with the unbelievable
One of
life
the
of
biggest
Gary
political
Betzner.
scandals of his lifetime.
What do you think about this issue? Please leave your comments below. If you enjoy content like this, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel and help it grow. Wishing you a wonderful life. Goodbye and see you next time.